Hey everybody, Big Pauly back for another video, and this is my video for my Marvel movie figure collection from Eagle Moss. So I'm just going to go through the figures that I've got, and I'll show you a couple of the goodies as well that they throw in. So this is the original display feature magazine that you get. It's kind of like a promotional crap thing. You do get a couple of free goodies when you start out, so you get a plinth, and there's also a rocket figure, and you get binders and things like that, plus also that tray there, which is a nice red Marvel tin, and inside we have some exclusive prints. So we have, these are a little bit smaller than A4 size. So we have an Iron Man one there, plus also Avengers, as you can see, nice glossy, and also Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know if they're doing any more, but there was only 3 in the tin, so, and I certainly haven't received any more. Also, when you receive your figures, you also receive magazines as well. So they all come numbered up the top there, as you can see, number 1, and it all goes through. I have actually got a couple missing. I'm not sure what I actually did with the magazines, so, but we still go through the figures. But when you get the magazines, you get a nice picture on the back, and it kind of goes into detail about the character, about the figure or the sculpting. And you get some nice glossy pictures and some information and a bit about the history of the character, that sort of thing. So you get one of these magazines with every figure. So we're going to start now on, and also I was talking about the plinth. If I can lift this up very carefully, this is the kind of plinth that you get with the figures on. Now I can't turn it around because I'll drop them, but as you can see the size of it, and it is quite heavy as well. I think you only get the first one free, then they're about 18, maybe 17 or 18 pounds per plinth. So let's start with figure 1. I'm not sure how the detail's going to come out on this because I haven't got a massive fancy camera, so it might not actually capture their faces that well. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a backing card, basically the Guardians of the Galaxy card. It might block out a bit of the shit behind me when I'm trying to show you the pictures. So first one up is number 1, issue number 1, and that is Iron Man. So we'll try and get in and capture as much as we can. And as you can see, they are quite big. Some of the sculpting is better than others. Can you get a look at the face there? Yeah, so you can get a basic idea. Can't get too close. Oh, that's a bit better. But yeah, obviously these are not going to look exactly like the characters. So that is number 1. That's our Iron Man. Next up we have Black Widow, which is number 2. I like the pose on this one. This is a really good pose. Actually, if I do it that way, it might be a bit better. So yeah, that's a pretty good likeness. That's a pretty good capture. So that's quite good. I like that one. So that's number 2. Number 3, which originally I had a bit of a problem with number 3. Number 3 is Captain America. Look at that. Oh, look, that's gorgeous, isn't it? So they've done really well with the old colours and everything, making sure everything's right. When I originally got the first copy, or the first figure, he had really thick bushy eyebrows, and it didn't look like him at all. So I had to get another copy. What I keep saying copies. I had to get another figure. So there we go. Number 4 is one of my favourites. Number 4 we have Thor holding his hammer. Nice cloak there as well. So that's good. Look at that cloak. Look at that swaying. So that's a nice one. Number 5 is Loki. So there's a lot of detail put into these costumes and the painting as well. Look at that. That's good. So that's number 5. Number 6 is Nick Fury. So you can't see that there, can you? There we go. Would it be better for that? Actually, it's a bit better having a picture, isn't it? So if I do it like that. Okay, so that's Nick. And then we have Star-Lord. Got to be careful on some of this because sometimes they don't give you too much room at the bottom to hold them. So there we go. So that's number 6. That's Star-Lord. 7 is Red Skull. That's quite a good one, isn't it? Is it better like that? Yeah, it is better. And then 8, another Guardian's favourite, Drax. That's a really good pose, that one. And look at the detailing on the painting. That's really good. Very nice. And number 10, so these will make up the first plinth. We have the Winter Soldier. They didn't have to worry about facial painting on this one. Cheapskates. But no, that's how it should be. So there we go. So that's the first 10. Okay, so next up is number 11, which is War Machine. And this is from Iron Man 2. So it's in full gear there. Okay. Then number 12 is Lady Sif. So there we go, Lady Sif. As I say, we can't really get too detailed picture because I'm only doing it on the iPhone 7. But you can get a good look at the quality there. So that's Lady Sif. Number 13, which is also one of my favourites. Ultron. That's one of the best looking ones, that one. Okay, and now we're on number 14. And that is Malekith. played by Christopher Eccleston. That actually looks like fabric, doesn't it? That's pretty good. Okay. Running out of space here to put them. And next up, also, I think this is probably my favourite out of all of them. It's number 15. Ant-Man. Look at the detail on that. That is really good. Yeah, so very happy with that one. So that was 15. 16 is also what I had a problem with. It's Gamora, but I'll tell you the reason in a minute. This is one that you really have to be careful with. He says, the gun, basically. This gun is so flimsy that this is my 4th figure. All previous 3 of these, they all come in the bubble packaging, but the gun had snapped off literally in the middle, so just had to keep getting another one and another one and another one until I got one. I could have glued it on, but now why should I? I'm paying the money. So that's Gamora. And then we've got another Captain America, and this is one from the Winter Soldier. So there he's in his different costume there, with the shield held up. Okay, and next up is number 18, which is Mandarin, played by Ben Kingsley. Yeah, he's doing his Fonz impersonation then. Yeah, that's bad, but look at that, that's good. Love the detail and painting on that one. So that's, I was going to say, so that's Fonz. So that's Mandarin. 19 is Yellow Jacket, which I have got to put next to Ant-Man. Also, this is quite a delicate one as well, with all the bits sticking out like that. So there we go. So that's Yellow Jacket. Number 20 we have is Scarlet Witch. Yeah, very nice. It's a shame they didn't put no sort of like little red bolts coming out of her fingers or something. There we go, so that's that one. Next up is Agent Coulson with a big old gun there. So that's what that does. Brilliant, look at that, in his old suit there. Cool. Next up is 22, which is the Chitauri Warrior. Very nice. I like the detailing on that gun there as well. So that's 22. Oh, we're running out of space. Next up is 23, which is the Iron Patriot figure from Iron Man 3. 4 beautiful colours, look at that. That's lovely looking, isn't it? Cool. And 24, Nebula. This is a little small one, this one. Detailing on it is really good. So there we go, that's 24. Next up is 25, which is also one of my favourites, which is Hawkeye with his bow. And the thing about the Hawkeye figure is it's actually string, which is actually kind of cool. There we go, that's number 25. But also when you sign up for the subscription on these, you get a couple of added ones, so a couple of special editions. So one of those that you get as a special edition, one of those special editions is like a Battle Iron Man. I think there's going to be probably about 6 or 7 different variations of the Iron Man suit. So there we go. Yeah, you do get some variations. Also, one of the special ones for subscribing. Now this one's quite small, so it might be a bit tricky to see it. So in fact, I use it on the white there. Is Rocket. My door behind me is moving. I think the cat's coming in. So there's Rocket. Now, so far I'm up to 25. I am waiting on some because I'm a little bit behind at the moment. Right, the ones that were out of stock, which have now shipped, which I should be getting soon, is Agent Maria Hill and Black Panther, so they should be good, and their issues 26 and 28. And also 27, which is Heimdall figure from Thor Dark World, so I should be getting that one as well. And also Ronan, which is issue 30, and the Iron Man figure Mark XLVI, whatever that is, and that's issue 31, so I should be getting that one as well. And then there are a couple of extra ones that come after that, so the next ones in the series are actually pre-orders, so they're not out yet, which are issues 32 and 33, and that's Doctor Strange and Peggy Carter, so they should be really good. But also in the collection you get to purchase special edition ones, so bigger ones, and I've got 3 of those. There is a 4th, I believe, and a 5th maybe. So the first special that I got was Hulk, and these are usually priced at about £18, so, and they are a lot bigger. So there's the Hulk. Look at the size of that. Let's see if we can get a bit of good detail on that. Look at that, that is really good. I love the detailing and the paintwork on that, and these are heavy. For scale wise, if I show you this against a regular size one, which I'll say Ant-Man, but you wait till you see the next one then. So that's Hulk. The next one was special number 2, which you need to do some weightlifting to actually lift. Hulkbuster. The Hulkbuster armour. look at the paintwork on that. Isn't that amazing? It's bloody difficult to handle as well. Oh dear. Look at that paintwork. And yeah, as I say, if I put this, let's put this against Rocket. Oh, shame they don't do them all in this size. And again, I wouldn't have the bloody room to put them, would I? So that's the Hulk Buster. It's easier to hold like that. Christ, that would do some damage if someone breaks into the house, wouldn't it? And the next one is special number 4. So these are 16 centimeters in height. There are actually bigger ones on their way, which are about 37 centimeters high. Shit. Yeah, so these are actually out of stock, the Hulkbuster and the Incredible Hulk, and they were 16 centimeters. The Hulk was 16 centimeters. The Hulkbuster was 18.5 centimeters, and they were between 21 and 30 pounds. So I think actually special number 3 is actually Groot, which is about 16 centimeters tall as well. So I might have to get that one. That one wasn't sent to me. But special number 4, which came yesterday, which was £24, is Thanos. So there we go. He's not as big as the others. He's still big, but there you can get a good look at his painting and their detailing work. So there, that's really good. I've still got a lot of the figures, plus also ones that are to come, where I'm just having to plonk them down next to the plinths because they had a plinth shortage, so they've had to have some more made. So I'm still waiting for my 3rd plinth to come, but hopefully that shouldn't be too long. So yeah, that's my little Marvel figure collection. I hope you enjoyed that. I know we couldn't get too detailed look on their faces. As I say, some are better sculptured than others. But it's supposed to span the entire Marvel movie range. So we can see other figures coming. There'll probably be loads more figures coming. The only problems with doing these collections is you haven't got all the space to put them on. As I found out when I was doing the Star Trek ship collection, I got to about issue 90, I think it was. I just had no more room to put them. They'd be all over the place. And then I saw that it was going to be going up to about 140, 150. And I thought, oh, that's enough. I'll just pick and choose, because they were starting to release a lot of the ships that maybe was in an episode, you know, for like 5 seconds on screen, and then they'd bloody make a ship out of it. So here's my Star Trek ship collection. As you can see, I've kept them sort of like in ship collection order. So we've got lots of Federation ships up the top there, even more Federation ships, the Enterprise D there, and the shuttles, Enterprise C, I think that's the Yorktown over there, and then we've got some more Enterprises and runabouts, Borg ship, Solar Sailor. As you can see, some of the old ones from the earlier series at the back there, and then we're down to like on the Klingon and the Romulan section. They all look great detail. And then down further, and then we've got from First Contact there some more shuttles, more Federation ships, and then right down on the bottom we've got the larger ones. So we've got the from J.J. Abrams one there, movie, plus DS9, the Enterprise, the NX-01, and the Klingon ship at the back there as well. But I think I'm going to carry on going with the Marvel ones because I do like them, and they don't take up as much room as the Star Trek ones, because the Star Trek ships obviously being wider and longer, and they've got longer bases as well, wider rounder bases. So hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Tell me if you're collecting the Marvel collection and what you think of the figures. Don't forget to subscribe. I will keep everybody updated with new figures when I get them, so I'll just do a short video showing you all the, you know, the latest figure whenever I get them. So as I say, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.